So, as part of our Guidewire development, we are using Gosu programming as in when everybody knows that. But when we are working on the Gosu programming, especially, so it's always important for us to use different Gosu classes. What are the different Gosu classes that we are using? All that. So when we want to create any Gosu class in Gosu programming, because this is where generally the Gosu editor is. Yeah, just give me a minute, right? So this is where generally the Ghost editor you can see. Uh, yeah, just give me a minute. It's under opening. Yeah, let it open. Yeah, right. So this is where generally, yeah, this is where generally the Gosu editor is. So when you want to define any kind of Gosu classes or something, generally under Gosu programming, which is an open source, because normally this we can run on JVM because Java Virtual Machine we can run. So I'm just running some Hello World program wherein you can see, right? So because for that JDK is important, right? How to do the installation and all everything, I'll give you. So what are the different steps and all everything we need to define? We will do it. So if you want to define a Gosu class, these are the steps that are to be involved, that are to be performed by us in Gosu development when we are working on the Guidewire development, wherein whatever the classes we need to define. First, we need to create a package for a new Gosu class. If you have not done usually, right? So we need to create the packages and all. So different packages that we have to create over here. So we need to create new, right? So we need to create any kind of classes or packages or something, right? So everything that we can create in the beginning time. That's what something that we do. Next, once we have select the package and all, we need to go for a configuration because this is something in reference to the configuration I'm mentioning it. Right? So we need to select the package in the configuration tree. When we are working on the Gosu editor, right? So Gosu editor, when we are using the developer studio, because Gosu programming, the editor for this we use this. At the same time, if you want to work on the developer, we have a developer studio where we can go for a configuration tree there. So when we are entering into the configuration tree, we need to click on the right click because I'm the writing down the steps so that you guys can understand easily, right? So you can right click by selecting new, then you can create a Gosu class from the menu. So once you have created a Gosu class, you can enter the name of the class because that we can see it, right? So what are the class name that you want to be updated, we can update and send so that you can select OK. So simply we can create a new Gosu class. This is how generally these are the steps which normally are involved when we are creating a new Gosu class, whenever we want to be updated different classes and all everything in this. So in Guidewire development, this is in focus to the role of a Guidewire developer who are new beginners, who are new into the beginning of learning Guidewire development, or people who are applying for any interviews or something, who are not so aware about the Gosu programming, how to define the classes and all everything. This is all usually meant for those people, not for the people who are already working on it. But these are the steps that are essentially useful for the people who are new to the Gosu programming. When we are working on Guidewire development, you are creating any Gosu classes and all everything when we are working on the configuration side.